Hello everybody and welcome to a new game. This game, as you can tell, is called Hydroneer, which basically means water engineer. Which basically means I have no idea, so don't ask me. This is a new game. Well, not a new game, but it's had a major update recently, which is sort of brought out of beta and into a full game. And I like the look of it. You know me, I love like engineering-y games. I love making whole production lines and all that kind of stuff. And this game uses water as like power to mine, essentially. Now we have a very cool dude right here. Look at him. You got a little bit of a character customization, so I set up a dude. And yeah, we could start a new game, or I could just continue the one that I've done literally nothing on. I've pretty much just done this to get a bit of practice in and learn what I've done. Oh, so I've dug out this. Wow, amazing. Yeah, like I say, this game uses water, which is the hydro in this game, to sort of like do everything. So you can get conveyor belts which use these pipes. From there you can, well, you have machines as well. So we have over here, these are just some basic ones, but we've got harvesters and drills. Drills will collect little nuggets of dirt, and then the harvesters will turn that dirt into resources. But as you could tell, they were expensive, and we don't have much money. We only have 243 hydro coins, which sounds like a cryptocurrency. Don't you think? I don't know. So yeah, there's a load of shops across maps. We've got a map, but yeah, as you can see here, we are currently at the Ember Cradle, and we have. Right, let's try and show. Right, so these wiggly lines all around here. These ones are where these are the stock markets. That's where we'll be selling stuff like jewelry, which we can make. Amazing. These are the dig sites, of course. We've got quite a few different ones. Jewelers, that's where you can just sell general resources. And stores are where you can buy different things. Different places sell different things. This particular one, we set itself the basic stuff that you can see here. This is like a shovel, but it's a tier 1 shovel. I believe it goes up to tier 2 or 3, I don't know. I've never got that far. We've got building blocks, construction hammers, that essentially just makes it so you can't move a bit like thing once you've placed it. These are all the pipes. We can do fishing in this game. I've never done fishing before in my life, but you know, can get into it. Anvil, that's where we create all our jewelry. This is a furnace. You put a crucible on top and it'll melt your resources. You'll dump it into a casting mold. Yeah, there's a lot to this game. Really, really do like it. And of course we have a truck, which, yes, of course, like everything, runs off water. So that's our water tank up the top. So I like that, that's pretty cool. But that's enough talking, so let's get on to it. Now, if you do like this kind of game or kind of content I'm doing right now, please consider liking the video. It will show that you're sort of interested in this sort of type game. And if you really like it, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs, and your support will help me out immensely. Did I completely miss the dirt? Alright. So you get your shovel, you dig up some dirt. Now the deeper you go, the better the dirt gets. Different mines also have different tiers of dirt, I believe. So yeah, you need better and better stuff to be able to do it. Then you'll dump that into the bowl, and you've got a brush. You'll cup a brush, and it'll create some. It'll create some little gold and iron resources. We also sometimes get some of these. These are called power shards or just shards. These will be used in future to basically enhance the power of your water network. I know a lot to talk about, but I'll try my best to make it as simple as possible. So you put 4 scoops of dirt in, and you can put them in here. Dump your bucket. You want to make sure you dip your well, you need water in the bucket as well, and then you just click on it and it creates some little resources. You then can take these resources up to the top of the hill, like so. There we go. And you can see from our resources we got here, we got a couple of hydro coins. 67. We can dump that back in the bucket and pick it up and go back down there. So as you can see at the moment, we're not really making that much money. And that is because we are using, well, we're just hand mining. We're doing the basicest of things. So another cool thing I like about this is if you position this over the center of this coin, it'll turn into a bigger stack because it's more money. So yeah. So all of these shops, actually I should say, they have this little half barrel thing. This is where you put your money, and then when you got to put all your resources or things you want to buy on here, and then you click this button there and you'll buy them and you can take them out. You can't just, you know, oh, it's dynamite. Ooh. You can't just, you know, expect us to go like, ooh, I'll steal this, because it doesn't let you. So what do we want to get first? Well, to be honest, we are just selling the raw resources at the moment, and that's not really what we want to do. So what we want to do is we want to buy a crucible, or not a crucible, whatever these are called, furnace, and a crucible, like that. You can see, so we have 310, that's 104. And what else do we want? We probably want some water stuff. Let's see how many pipes we can get. Huh? Because I can show you a little bit about the pipes and how all the water network works. I wish there was a way to bulk buy, like a lot faster than just running back and forward, but no, this is the most efficient way of doing it. Who would have thought? Huh? Huh? Right, that should be enough. So, a couple of cool things to know. There are 2 different types of ways to well, actually 3. We have a truck, we have a little cart which we have down there, and we also have just like pallets, and you can basically load stuff up and put them in. With the carts and the cars, you can see the items like lose their hitboxes essentially, which basically means you can put stuff inside of each other. Makes stuff really good for loading up, otherwise, you know, as you can see, you could easily fill up a truck in a matter of seconds with the amount of parts you end up getting. Also, when parts go in here, they have physics for like a little bit and then they'll completely lose it. And I believe that's just to help with the game's performance, so it's pretty cool, to be perfectly honest. Like I say, I really like this game, so. But this is just going to be a short first video, just to sort of show you what this game is like. And like I say, if you do like the look of this game, I will happily do more of it. But it's entirely up to you. So now we've got the parts, we got it in the hand, we can click it. That way we can get a, let's put it there. See, it burns. And then if we put the crucible on top, it'll get hot, but that doesn't really matter. We don't have like a health bar or anything in this game, so you don't need to worry about anything, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, that's as simple as it gets. Now water just flows. Right. So there are valves and stuff we can get, and we don't really want to have dripping because that lowers the pressure if we had like T-pieces, you know. But for what we're doing, it actually really doesn't matter. Yeah, essentially what we want to do is we want to... I forgot my bucket. I think I forgot my bucket. Yeah, I did. There we go. Alright. Oh, pan, sorry. It's called a pan. So, what we want to do is we... Yeah. We want to put that... No. Let's place that there. And that way when we place something, let's crouch and place it. Good. So now water is dripping into that. So now when we do a bit of digging, and we put it in there, and we do that, it auto refills. Wow, look, production, processing, woo, making progress. So then yeah, then we can literally just dig constantly and get a load of resources. Like that. And I actually don't need that on for yet. Right, so now you can see there's a mixture of iron and gold. So what we can do is we can get the manual sorter, which you saw just here in the shop. So that's a manual sorter. It will split whatever you put on top of it. So whatever resource you put on top, you drop it through and it'll come out the side. It needs to be powered by water. And that's pretty cool. But it's expensive and we don't have that much money. So we're not going to do that. We bought them too, but we didn't end up even buying a mold. So we can't actually make ingots at the moment. Okay. That's a shame, but that's fun. I'll get a bit of progress done and I'll be back once I've made a little bit of money and we can show off the next part.
6.5 hours later.
Alright, so it's been actually a hot minute since I last spoke to you guys. And I've made a little bit of progress. So I moved over the pipe a little bit. And I actually got myself one of these basic hand sorters. And also put a couple of pans down and added a little bit of foundation just so, you know, it all works. I added a T-piece so we can still do for water panning bit. But yeah, I wanted to show you how it works before we end today's video. So yeah, I wanted to get this at least up and running a little bit. So essentially what we do is we dig the 4 things into there, dump that down there, pick up that, dump that into there, and give it a click. And so we just do this for quite a bit. It gets fairly repetitive, but you know, if it makes us the money, it makes us the money. From there we do that, and then we, oh no, don't forget what I need to do. So then we pick up that, we position this over here and go whoop, and all of that just got sorted immediately. As you can see, all the gold, because we're sorting out gold, got sorted into here, and everything else got sorted into this one. Now what we can do is we can go and get this pan from here. I said get this thing from here, pick up this one, dump that in there, and we can position that back down there. I'm actually going to keep these, because now I want to put down this one here, and then I want to flip everything back into here, put that back down there, and do it again. Oh no, all the iron missed. Oh, I'm doing this. I need to get one of them hammers. Need to get one of them hammers. That way I can't pick up the other stuff. Give me a quick second. I'll get this sorted.
12 seconds later.
All right, so we got it sorted. Wasn't too big a deal. Put that back down in there. So now we got a bucket of iron and a bucket of thing of gold. So we'll put that down there. We'll send this one to heat up. So yeah. Give it a quick second to heat up and melt. And with that hiss, the gold is melted, we can pick it up, pour it into there, get a little tiny gold bar. And we can pick up the iron, simply put it all into there. It'll melt almost immediately because the crucible is nice and hot. Dump that down there. And get a little tiny iron bar. Now we could technically use these for jewellery, however we're not going to. We're just going to sell them, and let's have a quick check before we finish today's episode on how much we have made. Now, I have to tell you, I spent a whopping 30 seconds to a minute maybe getting this amount of resource, so we'll see what we got. 113. Yeah, that's a little bit better than the small amount we got last time. I can't actually remember how much we got, but it was like in the single digits. And yeah, that's a nice, not automated system, but it's definitely an enhanced system. If you guys do like this type of content or type of video, we will get into all of the future stuff, the drills, the actual main harvesters. We have conveyor belts. We have conveyor belts which sort all the stuff, so we have to use that thing. Yeah, this game gets really cool, so if that's something you want to see, like I say, like the video, shows me you really want to see it. But yeah, for now, I will see you all in the next video. Bye!